No problem.
Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, at Faurot Field, named for the father of the split team, where the Missouri Tiger fans are hoping that they put together a big W. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Offense set on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one in.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the change for Missouri.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first, you're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Cook. He finds his man.
Good ball, man.
And to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jennings. They made the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. They'll go to the ground. The Hokies gather up for the first down.
That is an impressive run. I'll tell you, I know we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. It makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, but because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got it up at 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
And
the coverage team able to make the tackle. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense on balance last time.
And they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got it right. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth out last week.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense going.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from the distance. Facing a 3rd down and short for the 26. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out of their own 39-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Offense in an empty set. looking downfield. It's Cook. Got his man quick. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Okay, got one more.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative ball.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Looking for space. It's Tootin. Creates a little room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football, get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Off play action on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. After the misfire, it's second down. Scanning the field, it's Drones. He's got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways.
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, David. To me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're so
good catch.
You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Incomplete.
Great coverage, great break of the ball, had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you gotta secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch, inbounds, and it's a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. He's off to the races. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off on the ground with a 58-yarder for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5.
You know.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to kick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Groves. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but we saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
And a nice play by the defense. Third and short, thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
He'll bring it back. It's Burton. Slips through the line.
Ooh,
Running
good.
room on that.
Hey, Burton.
Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're an offense this next drive, look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field.
I know it's sexy to run the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical. If they give up another run right there for a first down, someone's going to have to step up and make a run.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Power football with the run. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the mark. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. But he's got a head of steam. Boy, he is hard to bring down.
And to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're down to 21 points. When you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good, really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's
Lost one deep down the right side.
Give me that.
Coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. The offense starts with a short field. They try to pop a run on the draw. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down and 2nd and 4.
draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen that want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great break home.
Man, that D-tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They need a conversion on 3rd and 3 to make the most of that great starting field position. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. You know, on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of points.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What they sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Using his legs to buy some time. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see, this is what great defense is. Great defense is swarmed to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football and engulfing the running back.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Hokie. Reeled it in and just made the house call. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half and fight to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse's showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion with jet sweep pass. Inside the 15.
Touchdown.
Open runway ahead. And he takes it all away. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Missouri!
How about the day for this show? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense. That guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Listen to that. Listen
touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Quarterback on the keep. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the mark.
Throwing right. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you may be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got a man, it's Burger. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short for the 29. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Cook. Got his man. Makes a catch and knocked down. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space. Take advantage of it. Get it to my running back. Let him chew it up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. Tackled immediately after the catch.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in the kitchen and jamming at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down back in there.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're trying to get to it.
Oh, I don't see it.
White hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right out. Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It's 1st down from the 11. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. He threw that one up and grabs it into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He makes a grab. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Missouri will kick it off to open the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side of the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing,
Yeah.
they're confident
You know.
that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back next time.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Could have gone
Tackling
over.
there by the defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll try to push the draw.
Oh, what?
Bulldogs ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for the team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak, it looked like it was ugly, but now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. At the 35, he's got goal. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Right back to the well. Keeps the legs moving. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line, and it'll be first down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Past the 25. Touchdown! And the stomping has commenced. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'll say remarkable day. Remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is the day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Virginia Tech sends the offense on the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
The offense offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He puts a lot of air and run down the sideline. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all away. Touchdown, Hokies. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the
Got it.
field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. They go to the ground. Discards a man.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Solid pickup with 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Right on in, they almost had their first pick here late in the game. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got to score. You got to stop. This offense, Genesee, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time. Right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
The ball and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you've got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
You'll call for the fair catch here. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, the last time, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit in this one.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get hit. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Quick pass on the fly motion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Maybe that stop shows those defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they wanted. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success. Left up.
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving around. Knows exactly what he's getting. He had so much success tonight. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll take the return, trying to get better field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want to keep up. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more fun.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Hand off from the gun. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Dances away from one.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up into a good route. They're letting them drive off the first down on these running plays. They're getting chunks of yardage.
Leaves it with the running back. And the Hokies pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Touch pass on the right. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there. As this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. To the air, it's Groves. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him and they convert. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one third and long. He'll keep it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing the zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job.
Byron toward the end zone.
Oh, he
And it's
missed it.
incomplete, and this defense makes a Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the tailback. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game, want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that last run.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
I think it was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs managed. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you set up third and long, and now you're set up to throw.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls through and does his job.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
It's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up like this one.
Hand off to the single back. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
To the ground. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bend. The clock, and after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Looking for room. It's Carroll. Nice job to pick up the first down and they'll spot it at the 42. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They're going to ride this running back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on them in 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run, because obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives in between the uprights. And they'll push that one down a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Jennings. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback moving.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. And you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
With the catch, it's Lane. They make the stop after the catch. And still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's 2. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. looking to move it through the air. Tip ball put up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's thrown. Makes his connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Back to the air one more time. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. He wants to throw. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from and try to grow from. A lot of things are going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He got a hand in there, knocks it away incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to solve this one away. They can stop the clock a couple more times, and they need to get it back fast, down 2 possessions as the clock keeps winding down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.